I have to say I've really missed, the camaraderie.
You've got this very unjust situation where we actually got demoted because of COVID.
Completed all my practice, was ready, raring to go, and unfortunately that had to be cancelled. I was really fortunate in that I was able to get my hands on a net for my back garden really early on during lockdown. And as it turns out, apparently that was quite difficult to do. So I was very lucky to be able to actually still be able to hit balls in my back garden.
Well, it's been a lot different. Obviously, there's no football. Well, we haven't been able to go to games, and for me, as somebody who goes to every Arsenal game, every single one, home, away, it's just been really strange. That even at the moment when games are being played, you still can't go. So it has been a very strange time. And I've really missed it.
So, the clubs over here were in a fairly difficult financial landscape and picture anyway, and living hand to mouth. So on top of that, without any reserves in the balance sheet, they've struggled quite significantly.
It really is not sustainable, even for a club like Arsenal, even for your really big clubs. I know a lot of people out there will be saying, oh, well, they've got billionaire owners and stuff like that, but billionaires don't like to lose money. And the longer these clubs stay shut with no fans, they're going to lose money. If it's going to be like this, every single game behind closed doors, I do think there will be, especially people that are not diehard fans like myself, they might start to lose a bit of interest because it isn't the same when you're just watching empty stadiums,
We've got temperature testing normally on arrival, just kind of lots of different questions that we get asked at the beginning of the day. And I know that once the LET gets up and running again, there'll be a lot more rigorous kind of testing weekly. There are individuals on each hole tending to the pins so that no one in each group has to touch the pins. There is a person with each group who walks around specifically to rake the bunkers.
And the future for the game, I think they've got to just take this opportunity to address the wages situation, because even if it's only to put in force majeure clauses into players' contracts, but it really does need a root and branch change.
And I think the one thing that's positive that might come out of this horrible situation is that clubs now, maybe they will start appreciating the fans. They've seen it for themselves. It is not the same without us.